Hi, this is Miss Hamilton, and today we're going to look at Lesson 11, Polygons. So our learning goal for this lesson was let's investigate polygons and their areas. And our learning targets are I can describe the characteristics of a polygon using mathematical vocabulary, and I can reason about the area of any polygon by decomposing and rearranging it and by using what I know about rectangles and triangles. So first off, we need to talk about the characteristics of a polygon. A polygon has straight sides, and those sides are connected end to end until the last one connects back to the first one. So this makes a closed figure. None of the lines cross, and it's also two-dimensional. Here are a couple examples of polygons and non-polygons. So the first one is a pentagon. It is a polygon because it has straight sides, it's closed, it's two-dimensional, and there's no crossing lines. My second shape, that oval, is not a polygon. That's because the sides are not straight. My third shape in the middle, the lightning bolt, is a polygon. This is because, again, it's all straight sides. They all connect around to the end, and there's no crossing lines. Speaking of crossing lines, my fourth shape is not a polygon because those lines cross. And then my fifth shape, the last shape, the check mark, is not a polygon either because it does not connect back to the beginning. So some other keywords we need to know are the word edges. The edges are basically the sides of the polygon. Vertex is where the points where the two edges meet. So for example, if you were to have this shape, we could first count the vertexes, which are coming up with the pink dots, to see that there are 14 vertexes. It's those spots where the two edges meet. My edges are those sides, so I can go around and count each of those sides and find out that there are also 14 edges. So we have 14 edges and 14 vertices. Vertices is the plural for vertex. So remember, the edges are the sides, vertex is where the 2 points meet. Another important word is the word quadrilateral. These shapes on the left are all quadrilaterals, which are polygons with 4 sides. Trapezoid is a type of a quadrilateral similar to this one in the bottom left, where one set of opposite sides are parallel. If you look at it closely, it kind of looks like it is made up of 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. So the area of any polygon can be found by blank and blank it into blank and blank. So we got to think about what is a strategy we can use to find the area of any polygon. To fill in those blanks, we would use the thought of the area of any polygon can be found by decomposing and rearranging it into rectangles and triangles. So if we can take any polygon, break it up into shapes, move it around, rearrange it to form rectangles and triangles, we can find its area. So here's an example. So if I'm looking at this shape, it's not a parallelogram, it's not a rectangle, it's not one that I have a formula for. But what I can do is I can break it into rectangles and triangles. So first I'm looking and I see in the middle is a rectangle. I can then look at the outside, those other pieces, and try to see if I can make either other rectangles or triangles. So to the right, I do see a triangle. I outlined this in green. There are still these 2 little pieces left on the side and on the top, so I can create triangles with them too. Then all I need to do is find the area of each of those pieces, the rectangles and the 3 triangles. Find those areas. There are my areas. And then if I add those areas up, I can find the area of the whole shape. So this whole shape has an area of 22 square units, or 22 units squared, by taking the areas of each of these triangles and the area of the rectangle in the middle. So basically, in summarization, any polygon can be decomposed and rearranged into rectangles and triangles. Cut them up, move them around, make shapes that you know. You can find the area of this polygon if you find the area of those pieces, those rectangles and the triangles, you create it and then add them together. So just remember, decompose, rearrange into shapes that you know. This is Miss Hamilton, and good luck finding the area of quadrilaterals and other polygons.